Remove the hardest one first, which is this one. So we just get one of the plastic removal tools, then maybe get another one. Just try to put it open there. Actually, there you go. That's it. So that these panels out. Okay, before I move forward and unplug something, I think just to be safe, we should just turn off the car first. So just power off the car. Just go into main setting right here, there, and then go to safety, and then all the way down you will be able to turn off the power. But then make sure when you turn off the power, the one sitting on the driver's seat, turn it off from the back seat, off from the rear. There, just turn off the power for now. Awesome, now it's off, everything's off. Now we can continue with removing this part out. Okay, so to remove this top part with the air vent, there's no screws for the top piece right here. You just pull it out with your hand, pretty much. That's it. It's all clips. There's one clip there, one big clip there. I'm sure you can see it there. So just unplug this one. There you go. Just unplug this. Okay, now let's move this AC vent to the new unit, and then also the USB-C ports to a new one. So there are only two screws here, this, and it should be T20. There you go. So you use T20 to unscrew these two, and there are a few clips that we have to unclip carefully though. There's one right here, and then one right here. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I believe we have to take this metal clips, these two, and then we are going to put on the new unit here. Right, let's do that now. Okay, so the air vent just came out with those two screws and the couple clips here. Now we have to remove this USB-C units, which is, there are two more screws on the top here. So the one for the USB-C ports is T10 right here, so use T10, smaller one, and then unscrew it. So after these two screws were removed, you can just easily remove it, pull it out just like that. Really simple. And now we have to take off the clip. So this part, just use a screwdriver. Since it's metal, it's gonna bend back anyways. Just pop one side open. There. So I put the clip on the new unit. Now this is the new unit with the screen, and now we just put that USB-C ports in there, the plug there, and then just have to screw back in. Okay, so when I try to place the AC vent back into the new unit, as you can see here, this middle part's kind of get in the way. So I read the instruction manual. They asked me to cut this part out so we can put it in there. But before I cut it, I need to check if I can still put it back on the OEM part, which is I still could, because that middle part actually doesn't do anything. There's no clip to it. It's just a placement for that piece to go in. It doesn't really clip. See that piece right there? Just to go in there. So we can just cut that part out. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this part enough so it doesn't get in the way, but not too much, so it doesn't affect anything on the vents. As you can see, there's a little clip there to clip this vent in place right there. So I'm just gonna cut. I'm not gonna touch this part at all. Just gonna cut this part out right here. There. See that one out, and then just gonna do the same thing on the other side. There. That's it. Just like that. Again, I showed you earlier, this doesn't affect anything. It doesn't have a clip or anything at all. Just make sure you don't cut this piece right here out. Make sure just that. Then now we should be able to place it on the new unit. As you can see now, it's nothing getting in the way anymore. So you can just place it there, and then just pop it in and follow the old clip. See that part that we cut? So that's clear this unit out from the computer in the back for the screen. Now we just have to put the two screws back in using the T20, I believe. Okay, so that's it done for this replacement parts. So everything out of the old unit and then back in on the new unit. It's really easy. Now we have to remove this part real quick, right here, because we are going to connect the pass-through to be able to control the front. This is the front passenger seat. So we just only one screw, really easy. Only one screw out here. I'll show you. Okay, let me show you the screw real quick. There. So that's another T20, same as we used before. So just unscrew that out, and then we should be able to remove this panel. So there are actually two cables connected to each other in the wire harness that they give us. So this will connect to the computer, so we can control the AC and other stuff. And then this long cable, small long cable right here, we have to plug it in to get the pass-through control for the front passenger seat. So we can just unclip it. So we can just unclip it, just like that. Now we have this one out. So I'm just gonna run the control from the front passenger seat first, and we'll get this cable underneath the seat and connect to that later. Okay, I'm just gonna run this cable, this plug right here, we're going to connect to the main unit, to the back, this way. Okay, now we just need to unplug this. There you go. So now we just plug in the pass-through plug that came with the kit. So plug it back in. Now we get that pass-through, but now we have to plug the original one on the pass-through. There you go. So we complete the cycles. This seat is still working again. So we get that control now. Awesome. So now we just have to put it back and then screw it back in. As you can see here, this is the seat control cable that came from the side of the front passenger seat. I'm just gonna run down here and then go in there and then connect up to this unit. As you can see here, I ran that seat control underneath the seat, up here, and then go up underneath here, and you just pull it out from the top, because this will connect up here with the main unit. Okay, before we install this main unit back on the top, we have to connect to the main computer from back here first. This one, we're gonna use this pass-through cable here to connect and disconnect from here. Make sure before you do this, what I did earlier, to turn off the main computer or just turn off the car. Okay, so get the pass-through is really simple. So you just unlock this part. I'm just gonna undo this there, and then put the one from Hanshaw back in. That's it. And then we get to the other end, just like that. Now it becomes full circle. Just have to try to manage the cable. So now this is from the pass-through cable. There, you just have to insert it from the bottom. There you go. So now we are going to connect the seat control to the main unit right here. That seat control back to the main unit, just like that. Now we're just gonna plug this here from the seat control and the main computer control to this main rear unit right here. So let's plug this back in. Boom. Now it's connected. And then we have to plug USB power to the main unit too. This is for the USB-C. So just plug it in. So just plug that USB-C power back in. So same spot where we unplug it from. And now try to push this back in. Make sure nothing blocking the vent area. Okay, so it's in place now. I'm not gonna push it in first. I'm gonna turn on the car first. Make sure we get everything in from here. Just apply the pressure here. There you go. Car's on now. There you go. Now the unit's on. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna put everything back. Yeah, that's it. I put everything back in where it was. Looks really nice and clean. Look at that. Can't really tell it's not OEM. It's really cool. So when it's like on the sleep mode, it's showing the time. You can just touch the screen. Okay, let's go through the setting real quick. There, you know what? Let's try the audio real quick. If it can control, you probably can hear it from here. So it's paused right now. I'm just gonna play it. As you can see, it's played and pause, and then can it skip? Yeah, let's skip. I just skipped the music right now. Let's skip again. Awesome. Now pause it. there. So this is the control for the front. As you can see, you can choose from here, front and rear. So we can control the volume here, as you can see, up or down. From the back, I'm controlling from the back right now. Pretty awesome. So let's say you have a kid sleeping in the back and then you don't want to yell at the front passenger. It's like, hey, can you lower the volume? You can just do it from here, or just pause the music or skip if you don't like the music, which is really cool. I think you have to turn on the AC from the main unit first, then you can control from here. Let me try. So the AC of the main unit is on right now, as you can see here. Okay, so you can control the temperature from back here. It's in the Celsius right now. Let me see if you can change that. But yeah, you can control the temperature. Then you can control the fan. It's blowing really hard. There you go. Awesome, you can control the fan from back here. But you cannot turn on and off the whole climate, which is good. So still let the driver or the front passenger seat control that part. So I think that's it for the front control. Let's see the rear, what we can do. Let me crank it up so you can hear it. So it's on high, you can hear air is blowing. So I'm gonna turn it off. There, no more air blowing. So everything's going to the front right now. So I got it on again. So I don't have to tell front passenger, hey, I need the AC in the back here, please turn it on. I can just control it from here. That is so cool, I love this one. It's actually, the installation was a lot easier than I think. Right, now we're just gonna turn the fan off. We know we can control those. Okay, now let's try the rear heated seat. Let's turn it on. I'll turn 2 on because 1 have a car seat on. I can't even test it. So it's on right now. I can also adjust how hot do I want it to be. There, I can feel the heat on this, on both actually. So it is activated. So now the rear passenger seat can control the heated seat to however they want it to be, hot or not hot, or they can just use this button right here to turn off all of the seats. That's awesome. Now let's try to control the front passenger seat. Here you go. Really cool. So you can press all the way back down here. I love this because so my daughter or someone sitting back here don't have to keep telling the driver or passenger to move the seat. That person can just move it up or down. This is recline. Yeah, it does recline too. All the way or all the way up. That is awesome. I love this feature. You can also lock the screen. You just have to hit lock screen and then nothing will work, but you can just hit the unlock, then everything will work again. There. Okay, so I figured out how to go through the setting with this unit right here. So just hold on the bottom, you see where it said rear here. Just hold it. There you go. So now we can set, change the temperature to Fahrenheit and then language English. So the time zone, I have to figure out the time zone. Somehow still have dots, but it's a little bit more accurate now since it's a Fahrenheit. So we can control the temperature in the back. So now the rear passenger seat have a freedom to turn on and off the fan in the back. Also turn on and off the heated seats and however high or low they want to change it. And also the front passenger seat. And then as for the front, they can turn on and off radio or the music or adjust the volume, and also the fan speed. But of course they have to turn the main screen has to be turned on for the fan in order for the rear adjustment to be able to adjust the speed, and then also the temperature, how hot or how cold they want it.